What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Let's Get It Gaming Daily News with your boy JoJo. We have 6 items on the list, 2 of which are honorable mentions. So let's jump in to story number 1. Ubisoft has ideas for another Assassin's Creed Basem story. There are still no plans for DLC. This comes from GameSpot's very own George Yang. Ubisoft developer has confirmed that they have more ideas revolving around Assassin's Creed Mirage protagonist Basem, but reiterates that the game is a standalone experience. In a Reddit AMA, several Ubisoft developers answered questions about Assassin's Creed Mirage and the future of the franchise. We're thrilled by the reception. Mirage has been designed as a standalone experience without any DLC planned, explained creative director Stefan Bowden. However, we have ideas on how we could extend the story of Basem surely, but as of today, no post-launch content is planned for Mirage. It's unclear what kind of way Basem could appear again, while Burden said that there are no plans for Mirage DLC. That doesn't rule out something like a direct sequel or a cameo in a future Assassin's Creed game. Ubisoft has had a past promotion with Twitch where players could earn in-game rewards through Twitch drops by watching support streams. One such reward was Basem's sword from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Burden said that the sword will be available through Ubisoft Connect at a later date without the need for a Twitch drop. So that sounds interesting. I am looking forward to Mirage. I haven't done much research on it, but I was one of the Assassin's Creed, this one, and the one that was Assassin's Creed Red, I believe was the other one that I was looking into. So we'll see. That's cool. If Assassin's Creed is done well, I enjoy it. When it struggles, it kind of is not my forte. All right, let's jump into story number 2. PUBG is bringing back the original Erangel map for a limited time. This is another story on GameSpot by Evan Campbell. Next month, PUBG wants to make you feel several years younger with the return of a classic Erangel map. The original battleground for the game from 2017 will be available May 14th to the 28th on PC and May 23rd to June 6th on consoles. Erangel Classic, as it is being called by the development team, will take the place of the modern Erangel in normal matches during the limited time frame. Confirmed features coming back include gloomy weather, the pre-match island with a downed plane, classic UI, and the Tommy gun and care packages. However, modern gameplay tweaks will be part of the OG experience, with patch notes getting into more details on May 13th. So that's pretty cool. I was never a big PUBG fan. I know, shame on me, but I love when games do a little throwback. It always makes me enjoy it. I love a little nostalgia. It always makes me feel old, but makes me remember the good old times. All right, let's jump into story number 3. This is a bit of a big one. Sony says Stellar Blade's art referencing racist language was unintentional, will be patched out. This comes from IGN's very own Kat Bailey. Sony says it will remove Stellar Blade's artwork that appeared to reference racist slurs, claiming that the phrase inclusion was unintentional. The art, which appeared to combine two visual elements into a single phrase, was discovered during the review process. It can be seen in the screenshot below. If you guys haven't seen what it is basically pink graffiti with the word hard and then the neon sign R. So you could draw your own conclusion based off of that. Hopefully it was entirely unintentional and it was just overseen. In Stellar Blade, the R shop references Roxanne. See, this is why it was overlooked, who is one of the game's information brokers. The hard graffiti, meanwhile, can be found in numerous areas throughout the game. In a statement released by IGN, PlayStation, that the developer Shift Up had no intention of creating offensive artwork, promising to remove it as part of the Stellar Blades Day 1 patch. So it does seem like it was just an accidental thing that happened where they were just randomly generating the word hard throughout the game, and it just coincidentally ended up in a really not good location. Thankfully, Sony did put the patch out, and it has already gotten rid of it, so that is good news. And honestly, I might check out Stellar Blade. The reviews seem to have been pretty top tier, and it doesn't really look like my game, but it might be a fun game to check out on the channel. We'll see. All right, let's jump into story number 4. Gary's mod removing all Nintendo content from Steam Workshop after takedown request. This comes from IGN's Rebecca Valentine. I don't know why I always say this person's name wrong. I apologize. I don't know. It's just spelled with the K in her name, and it throws me off. The developer of Gary's mod has announced it is in the process of removing all Nintendo-related content from Steam Workshop after receiving a takedown request from Nintendo. Good old Nintendo, always fucking ruining good times. That's a joke. That's a joke. Don't get offended, Nintendo fans. In a posting to Steam, Facepunch Studios confirmed that the takedowns were in fact legitimate, perhaps in a contrast to previous takedowns this year, thought to be sent by fraudsters. Facepunch added that the request was fair enough given that the content does belong to Nintendo, but noted that the process would take time. We have 20 years of uploads to go through. If you want to help us deleting your Nintendo-related uploads and never uploading them again, that would help us a lot. Facepunch wrote. I mean, hey, if you guys made a mod, help them out. Make a little delete the mod for them. We all, no one wants to do twice as much work for something that doesn't really need to be done, but at least they're taking the high road. They're being respectful and they're being kind to Nintendo since they do own the rights to the properties. Nintendo has historically been extremely protective of its own content, having in the last year issued legal challenges to Palworks Pokemon mods. That was a big one. A popular Switch emulator and a Nintendo 64 portal revival that used the official Nintendo 64 SDK. So Nintendo asking, demanding really, for Nintendo-related content to be taken out of the Goofy Sandspot game isn't shocking. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. But as I said before, they do own the rights to it, and good for Facepunch for willing to be cooperative and take it down, even though it seems aggressively time-consuming for them. All right, let's jump into our honorable mentions. Dun dun dun. Nintendo Switch Online adds these N64 games for expansion pack subscribers. So, this is cool. This comes from GameSpot's Eddie Makoch. Nintendo has announced the next set of classic Nintendo 64 games are out now for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack subscribers. The racing game Extreme G and Iggy Rocket's Rockin' Balls are now both playable. Originally released in 1997, Extreme G is a futuristic racing game made by a now defunct studio Probe Entertainment. Players can pick up items to attack enemies or defeat and defend enemies as the Iggy Wreckin' Balls. This game originally came out in 1998 and has players controlling a ball-shaped characters as they race to the finish line. There is a local and online multiplayer. This is cool. Like I just said earlier, I love a good nostalgia. I didn't really play much N64, but hey, if you guys like N64 and you want to do a little throwback, this is a perfect way to do it. All right, our last, sixth, and final story. Knuckles TV show is coming out April 26th. That is this Friday, and here's how you can watch it. Paramount and Sega are expanding their cinematic world of Sonic the Hedgehog with Knuckles, a 6-episode event series starring Idris Elba as Sonic oh man, this is going to be a word I do not know how to say. Eponymous rival turned ally. IGN's Knuckles review called it's a fun, chaotic bonus level that nails everything that made Sonic movies great. If you're wondering what Knuckles is about or how to watch it yourself, take a look at the information below, which I am providing for you beautiful people. How to watch Knuckles online streaming release. All 6 episodes of Knuckles will release on April 26th exclusively on Paramount+. Here's a little rundown of what it's about. Knuckles, a spin-off Paramount of Sonic the Hedgehog movie series, is an event series set between the events of Sonic 2 and the forthcoming Sonic 3, which comes out December 20th. Here's the official synopsis. Knuckles, the latest in the cinematic world of Sonic the Hedgehog from Paramount Pictures and Sega of America, is a new live-action event series following Knuckles on a hilarious and action-packed journey of self-discovery as he ages to train Wade Wimple as his protege and teach him the ways of the Isinda warrior. Cool. This is a fun little one. I thought it was good to throw in there because I know there's a lot of Sonic fans out there. I know there's a lot of Knuckles fans out there. Idris Elba is a phenomenal actor. So it'd be awesome to hear his voice. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought it was fun. I know I like to throw. I've been liking to try and throw a little bit of like movie, TV show content in the end of these for the honorable mention because they're fun and they're good and I enjoy it. And there's a lot of video game shows and movies coming out, and I honestly, the more I could cover them and talk about them, the happier I am. All right, but with that being said, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Let's Get It Gaming Daily News Update for y'all. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Still am struggling with the reading aloud. Once again, I apologize. I am not the best reader. I am a decent reader in my own brain, but I can't do it well for a camera, and then I'm just not reading big words. Brain don't process big words, but we'll get there eventually. Bear with me. I hope you guys are liking it. If you want to see more, hit that like, give me that subscribe, hit that little notification so you know when the next videos come out. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!